Welcome back to Let's Play Ogre 64. I'm H as always. Today we are finishing up Scene 19, the appropriate long, shortened battle sequence and final cutscenes thereof. So last time we started this off, and this is only a two-parter as mentioned before, so that'll save you a little bit of the intermediate stuff. And some people may not care for the formulaic approach to Ogre Battle, doing it this way. Hell, some people do it live, and you know, I did it live for a while, but eventually you just run out of shit to talk about, so I think that's kind of where shit's lacking with other commentators. Not saying they don't do a good job, but like, I had a good stretch at 40-something episodes where I did it live, and it's like, you run out of shit, so doing it this way, you and I both know what to expect, so that way we both get this together with little to no difficulty, so this gives us a chance to bond too. We can learn more about each other and all that fun, happy shit. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's better for both of us because you can skip things you don't like, and I won't have to feel bad because I'm shortening it for that reason. That's the answer I'm going with. I don't care. So, a couple of things I want to point out before we get to the final cutscenes. Some things I've been doing in general regarding fighting with this game and whatever else. I don't know if you notice it. Some of the pros do. If you think there's pros in Ogre Battle, I like to say I'm one, but I'm not, as I lisp my S there. I like to think that I am, but I'm definitely not. I just pick up on some stuff, and I've played this game a lot. Interesting things to note, when Legion 1 was dispatched, the cockatrice unit that was in it that gave, I think, Asnabel's unit a hard time last time, they ended up retreating to the north, and they took that north stronghold. You'll see them up there with the stronghold above their head right there. They just kind of scrolled off of. They end up staying there the whole time until towards the end. That's good, because I never wanted to fight them anyway, because the cockatrice units are a pain in the ass. So my strategy to counteract them is to not have to fight them. It's a dumb strategy, but that's what I went with. Towards the end, you'll see them actually kind of get close and almost hit Eric as he tries to walk forward, and I'll explain that when we get there, but that's one of the strategies I had, and something else that I've been doing a little bit more of playing these last couple of missions. That's what I like to call strategic retreating. You may or may not have picked up on it if you pay attention to the gameplay. But say like you're fighting a unit that's obviously stronger than you, or they have an advantage, or you're going in weak or something. Well, first you can just retreat whenever you want as soon as that bar fills up the first time. And if I'm completely fucked, I'll do that just because I know I'm not going to stand up a fight. And then there's certain strategic times I like to retreat, so you give myself an advantage for next time. So these examples include, say all 5 of my characters in a fighting unit can attack the leader and kill it. I will do that, and if I can do that in my second round of combat before the enemy unit has their second round of combat, I'll retreat after I finish and the leader dies so they can't get their round of combat in. So that way I save taking the damage from those guys, and I can go back in a little bit fresher. It's kind of cheap, I guess, but it's part of the game. You can retreat whenever you want, so I killed someone and I'll retreat. I'll save the damage taken. It makes sense to me. I save the heal leaves, I save the rest, I save the heal packs. I save stupid trips to the Witch's Den, which there's still going to be plenty of, because I'm not the best, but strategery at its finest. Same thing also goes with guys in cleric units and priest units too. Say like you can get your first round of attacks all off, save a 5-fighter. Oh, there's Eric getting stalked, by the way, up north by a cockatrice unit. But you know, say you're fighting a priest unit like these guys up here I'm currently on, and I can get a couple attacks in, and my entire side goes before that priest unit gets to go, and then the first 2 rows attack. I'll sneak a retreat in there before the cleric gets to go, so they don't actually get to heal, so we can start the next battle with them more damage without being healed by the cleric. Kind of similar to retreating after you kill somebody, it's just you're not letting their cleric do their job, so kind of a cheap way I've been getting around it too. Like right there, it's a strategic retreat. Do the damage, not let the cleric heal. So that way, if you can get a unit in there with a long-range attack like that, and strategic retreat, right? We're doing this so the cleric can't actually heal, so we have a better chance of killing it. Now this unit doesn't have any long-range fighters, but I mean if I can kill some people before the cleric can get in and heal, strategic retreat. That way, we're going fresh and we can make that happen. So I actually show it quite well here. I didn't think I had an example of this, but now the cleric's dead, and now it doesn't matter. So there you go, it's a little unofficial pro tip from someone who thinks they're pro. strategic retreating. And I didn't want Eric to have to go through that shit, so he gets quick gated back. Good stuff there, because cockatrice units make me feel real bad about myself. They do. And surprisingly, cockatrice unit decided not to take stronghold even though they were 2 feet in front of it. So they kind of just go back and sit at the one that they were at before. I think they worked pretty well. You don't capture everything. I didn't kill everybody. But strategery. Say, hey man, you can go right ahead and do your own thing. Just don't come at me with those freaky chicken guys. They raped my face, and they cost me a lot of money with their 5 stones, and trips to Witch's Den, and whatever else. So, everyone's got their strategy on how to beat them. I don't have one, so I just choose to avoid them, and it has mostly worked for the most part. I don't know, I'm sure we won't not run into them again, so we get our obligatory shopping out of the way, and I buy Eric another quick gate, because we quote-unquote strategically used his to get away. That's what I'm going with. We're not cowards, we have strategy. Remember that. That's something to keep in mind. There's a difference between having strategy and just running with a dog with its tail between its legs here. I'm planning. That's what we're going with. So, I've got like 6 guys stacked on the closest stronghold, and I send half of them in for a major bum rush for the final boss action. No doubt in my mind we're winning, it's just in case. So they send out a little guy there to try and help out, but you know, whatever. We're practically there anyway, so. And the extra manpower does not hurt in this case. God forbid I'm not successful. So, anyway, we're finally at the end. So, Asnabel goes to fight Eugene, which is spelled very weird. Cutscene time, go. Tell me, what is your definition of revolution? Is it to win battles? You say it's the right of the strong to rule over the weak? If that's the case, then don't expect the weak to remain so. I don't want a revolution. I don't want an uncertain future. I don't want to suffer. I'll protect the happiness that I have right now. No, she makes some good points, even if her name's kind of spelled retardedly. Well, then it is female, so I mean, the Jean part is spelled right. I don't know. I'm not really going to debate that. That's not really my point to debate here, but they have a decent unit layout. They have the Freyas there in the back with the purple, and she happens to be a cleric, and you know, I think if she wasn't a cleric this would have been quicker, but hey look, strategic retreat, that thing I alluded to. So we did our damage on the cleric, priest, whatever that thing is. We back out of the way, and we send HCN to go finish it off. It's that easy. Instead of waiting, 4 more turns of combat to watch them heal, I'm able to jump in and get my combat out of the way. And just like that, it's over. Good night, Irene, or Eugene, or what the hell your name is. There we go. Any final words? Too bad. This is the end of your revolution. Lotus. The Lotus Empire sent the troops here. This is the end of Palatinus. Thud. There it is. So yeah, C19, over. No major complaints. Kind of derp with cockatrices, but all in all, I think it went pretty well. So, for our troubles, we get the Vestment of Water, which I'm guessing is a holy robe that is water-themed. And cutscenes, again. Wow, I can't believe this. Yeah, I can't either. Lotus, the Holy Lotus Empire's force is finally here. Oh man, we're in deep shit. I think that's supposed to be Dio, that random soldier there. But he's gone, remember that. Everyone, remain calm. Since joining the Revolutionary Army, we knew this was inevitable, right? Yeah, I guess. It makes sense that it's happening, but it still isn't right. Lilith's prime objective must be to eliminate us, the Revolutionary Army. They will lock contact with the Eastern Orthodox Church, cutting off reinforcements. Wait a moment. They could elect the Eastern Orthodox Church as their primary target instead. I don't get it, Hugo. Why would Lotus attack the Eastern Orthodox Church? They haven't done anything yet. It doesn't make any sense. It's a common tactic to defeat the enemy one group at a time. The Eastern Orthodox Church is the smallest militarily, and therefore easiest to defeat. And doing so will leave us standing alone. The HJ stands alone. The HJ stands alone. We haven't received any report on Lotus activity, but the matter only will worsen if we remain idle. So we need to go fuck some shit up before we become the cheese. We must contact the Eastern Orthodox Church. We need to gain their support, but we can't endanger them. The enemy of our enemy must become our friends, or something like that. I don't know. We should go chat them up and stuff. Oh, I was waiting for this one. Alright. It was a good cutscene. Why the fuck is she glowing purple? Please stand back. Sir Karakov, Archbishop O'Diron. Devil. The devil. The devil has possessed her. Karakov's Southern now, by the way. It's just happening. Sir Karakov. Ah! Ira, stop! I'm sorry! And devil, be gone! Slice. The devil possesses Burton Sentinel? The Archbishop had a pact with the devil? Eastern Orthodox Church was a servant of the Netherworld. Of course. It makes perfect sense now. That means don't fuck with the Netherworld. So that's it for C19. I don't thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Let's play Ogre Battle 64.